incredible pick.
Yeah.
Nameplates on, I'm not convinced.
Let's dive into it. Dive into game number 4. Match point, T1.
See some of the fights and decision making as we do have the fake out here. They don't know.
Yep, they dive on top of Carrier here, who does just crash his way down.
So there, KT try to make use of the fact that there's no vision at all in the river, and they could, for all T1 knows, be taking the dragon. Not the case.
Yeah.
So we do have a possible angle. One thing that KT or BDD really needs to do, as he has been doing, is keep this TF locked in lane. As Faker obviously can join a lot earlier. There it is.
Yeah, there's the Destiny to come on through as Peter does flash for the stand beside me, but there's a Hextech ultimatum there from Doran. He wants to lock them all in place, and now Doctom is trying to get this damage down. Faker is very low as they do kill the Braum, but it's Doctom. Do the feathers work? The answer is no. It's a double kill for Doran, continuing his onslaught here of the road to MSI. And that is going to be another kill. Feats of strength in the blink of an eye here for T1.
Going to be now. One of the things that we hadn't really time to discuss because last game was so high-paced is, a flank.
Hang on a second. Yeah, there is KT going for the engage. Gumayushi does just satchel his way out as the door is put up, and the llama just says, good on you.
And what? Don't want to lose that to a bouncing one because getting free is actually a big deal. Denying them a T1, I think, is also nice. Faker might be looking for it all into Perfect here. This has been a successful strategy. No.
Hextech ultimatum comes down. Know where the Perfect can go as the teleport does come in, and Perfect looks for the ulti. Doran dashes away, and now T1 realizing that they just have to get out of there as BDD goes into the winning. He finds the combo. Faker now in a bit of trouble, and BDD on the board. Teleports would have liked to be a little bit faster as they do unlock there. So we do have Luden's done here for BDD. That is going to be good. Trophy, one of the trophies that Owner has picked up over his career is going to be used here on this top side. KT going to overload. And that's already happened. Exactly right. Featherstorm goes down. The answer is there as Doran flashes away. The ulti from Peter is so good though as Doctom flashes out. And Doran is going to be taken down. Public execution does nothing though. So that should be the end of this fight unless Perfect has found the angle. And Faker elects to gold card the Braum.
They needed that ult to hit. They needed another kill because while this is happening, Guma is just going to probably get this turret. This is a Ziggs again. And you're not winning that race.
Yeah, that race ain't gonna happen.
They do have 4 people. Maybe
plates are still up.
Plates are still up for. No, I think they
just need to get it into satchel range.
Yeah, but no. There's too many people. Reinforcements are in. There's the TP coming in, but they will get the turret.
Yeah, turret gonna go down, so that's gonna go over to KT. Is now Doran gonna look to try for it once again. The carrier goes down first. It is a kill onto the Trundle at the same time as BDD wants to single out Doran. BDD still at full health, does so much damage as carrier going forward. He has nothing that he can do about this. And KT, they launch themselves into a gold advantage.
And Perfect, his ults might not be hitting, but his team fights sure are.
Damn. Okay.
That's the mental of KT, not quite broken just yet.
Perhaps not. Well,
this might do it.
Maybe curses are real, Chronicle. Maybe it's time to start admitting things that are correct. Is now Perfect in a little bit of trouble. The crash down coming on through there. As Perfect is just going to head towards the death chamber.
Can he heal? Peter's almost there. Not quite in time.
Yeah, Cuz going to turn up, stand beside Braum, and they just watch their Ambessa fall. Engage Braum, 100%. That's what we're looking for here. Let's see what Peter can get done. As he's going to need to do something. He puts down the door, but he's just thrown back into the team. He's burning as Doran looking for that flank angle, and it looks like KT. Straight. Yeah, they're just going to give this one up.
Maybe Cuz tries to steal.
Yeah, he just throws a spear in. That's going to help.
This might be tough for T1. As the disengage of KT is really good.
It is. The Ambessa looking for a bit of an angle here as well as Carrier taking a fair bit of damage from BDD.
Perfect.
Yeah, the pullback is working. Perfect has a really good angle as Gumayushi has to flash immediately. And down goes the Trundle with no answer. He was looking to try and go for a sneaky little smite. That is absolutely what we need.
Sorry, T1. I love your draft.
Well, that's a ghost moving forward here from Faker. He finds the gold card, and they press a lot of buttons. Mega Inferno Bomb goes down, but Peter's here to the rescue. They get the flash out of BDD. Peter still moving forward as Doran takes a lot of damage from the turret. The rest of T1 still standing alongside, and it's not going to be anyone in too much trouble, but thwarted is the engage attempt.
Battle Braum. And then, like, now the actual scary thing will happen, you know?
I mean, I'm personally proud of Dr. for not flashing. I would have just flashed out of fear.
Well, this one hits.
Yeah, this one's a dangerous one. It's okay, Faker looking for that gold card. He might be able to find it, but it's not going to save his life. It's because he even wants to get the kill, but Perfect's going to take that one away. And 2, 1 and 3 here for the Ambassador is a big deal. Doran is still strong, but he's actually looking to prove that as Hextech Ultimatum goes down once again. He gets a big old magic shield, but oh my god, BDD making the sickest outplay! Doran is going to survive, but so is BDD!
Oh, Guma. 1 second!
Yep, the Mega Inferno Bomb. Where is it going to land? And it doesn't kill BDD. Oh my god! Almost! That was almost the kill with the Comet. Feel bad. It's all about which one's faster.
This play is insane. So obviously delays it the ultimate by a good amount, so he gets close to the turret, then gets the redirect twice.
As the Hextech Ultimatum wears off as well.
Perfect timing. And then, what's this? I want to see his response.
Yeah, as he sees that, he's like, he knows. Yeah, I agree. And so I think he was actually able to get out of the way of just the Comet.
Hook shot in from 3 screens away.
Oh dear.
Carrier, is this another bait?
Let's just see as he flashes out of the way. Kamiushi now going to get ulted here by BDD, and that is so much damage. There it is, and Doctom just throws out a Q and locks up the Ziggs in a turret, immediately taken in response.
Might be out of con. Yeah, so Camille's kind of a... Oh my god, Cuz.
Oh dear. Yeah, Cuz is in a lot of trouble. There's the Magnet Storm. The crash down there is fantastic. He's mitigated a fair bit, but there's a Mega Inferno Bomb. And that is actually... Oh, Faker in a bit of trouble as Doctom. He's just taking every fight that's there for him.
It's just gone.
It is.
Wait, Guma doesn't even have ult. No, I think this is definitely gone, but can they get out? That's the question, Atlas.
Well, there's a teleport in here from Doran. As... Oh my god, he could... Oh! Okay, Doran. All right, buddy. That is called redemption. And yeah, the KT fans, understandably, hands over their mouths. There was no smite. There was no angle. And the Camille just comes in and says, I have got metal legs, and your Arakan will be mine. And that was pretty cool. Let's have a look at this one more time.
Doran. I want to see, does he... Because you can, if he primes his Q on this... oh, that's so good. And that's why he has the... Oh my... So, just perfect. TP's in, primes his Q so that he has the true damage, which is better than any smite as Koma's like,
yeah, Koma's just like, oh yeah, sure, buddy. Love that response out of the T1 coaching staff.
Like, you do have to turn though, because you're not going to get this in time. But this is what KT wants, right? You want them to play into you, and oh my god, maybe they can actually just get it. Owner does a flash.
Mega Inferno Bomb comes in, that's a flash out from Peters. Okay, they look for the angle and they find it. BDD is down already. They're going to try and burn the Baron.
No.
Oh god, this is such a disaster, and it's Carrier with a smite from his unsealed spellbook to cut down KT where they stand, and not like this, KT. That was not how this series was supposed to end, but my god, is it on brand.
But because... Oh,
Yep. Just find Aurora and kill her. And they called it. Timed everything here as well.
You're missing fight! Why are you taking your hands off the keyboard?
Oh, because it was done. It was done for the memes. It was okay. T1.
Carry STP, do note.
Yeah. And this is exactly what this composition is really good at, by the way. It is utilizing Baron to destroy everything. Doctom takes 50% of his health bar.
He really gets to play the game, by the way.
Not anymore. Is the Blade Caller going to be used? KT realizing that defending this bottom inhibitor just not going to happen, as there's the engage from Doran. They lock him down as BDD this time not able to get out of the Hextech Ultimatum, but Doran is still going to fall. Carrier goes in a little late this time, as maybe it's a mullet because the public execution goes in, but still, KT feeling that little bit too far behind.
The TP!
Still, it's going to be a 2-for-1. The flash out there is BDD finding the angle.
They can slow play this!
Yep, he's on a control ward, but still he's biding his time. He can get over that wall as now Faker with a gold card in hand, but he should be taken out. Still the stun going to come through.
Perfect!
So incredibly low. Oh, BDD flashes forward, but Faker goes golden in the nick of time. It's a missed timing for BDD, and the gold card is going to connect. No! There's the triple kill, and we saw it. It was almost there as Doctom matters into his own hands, but he's still going to die. And it's a baseball bat of destiny here from Ona that locks down the ace, and the teleport comes in. T1, it is now a date with Humble Life Esports tomorrow night to see whether that ticket is for them to go to Canada
Peter's
for MSI.
Peter's almost up.
All right, maybe I'm
hold
talking
on.
a little bit too soon.
Soul point imminent, or soul imminent rather.
My goodness, Faker is so far ahead. It is absolutely insane. And I have to say, as far as the glow-ups are concerned, I feel like Faker's performance in comparison to what we saw over his last week in the LCK, it's just best of fives. It's just these grand stages and Faker just comes alive. It doesn't matter what his form is.
No!
Doctom going to get caught. The Featherstorm does get used, and in goes Perfect. He finds it, but still, Cuz is fighting Doran, and that is not one that he can win. He's down to the GA as Faker able to sit here and wait for the gold card. Finishes him off. Magnus Storm onto 3. Carrier, he just wants to finish KT, get his mind set on Hanwha Life, as KT will lose Perfect and lose their run. It was almost a miracle, and T1 says no. We're the ones that make those happen. You can wait for the next round of the LCK. We're going to have our shot at MSI.